everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video surprise is on a 2021 Lexus GX460 SUV. Before you get started, please remember to hit the subscribe button, the bell icon when you be notified of new videos, and really appreciate that thumbs up. Thank you very much in advance. Okay, this particular vehicle is the GX460 and it's in Starfire Pearl. Very beautiful color. You can see it closer, you probably notice there's some flakes that makes it even more beautiful. The length is 192 inches, the width is 74 inches, and the height is also 74 inches as well. You notice when you do the walk around, you notice there's a lot of chrome around the vehicle, the door handles, the sides, and also the window sills as well. And this is definitely a truck-based SUV. There were some minor facelifts in 2020, but this vehicle definitely has aged over time. And this one's a four-wheel drive, of course, and the tires and rims look really nice. These are 18-inch rims, by the way, and it looks and feels like a big truck SUV, or something like that. And it still looks the same. Triple beam LED headlights, and also you got the LED fog lamps as well too. Very nice grille. Quick shout out to Lexus of Pleasanton for letting me able to film this particular vehicle, and they're a great place and you want to check them out for new Lexuses if you're in the area. And I actually like this vehicle a lot. It's a nice size SUV. Of course, we're a little bit on the elevated platform right now. Let's take a look at the vehicle, starting with the hood first. Let's see what's in the engine compartment. So the latchet is right in the middle, and you will see a naturally aspirated V8 4.6 liter engine making 301 horsepower. You also have the nice sound denting pad on the hood as well. You got the filter on the left. Torque is 329 pound-feet at 3,500 RPMs. And on the right, you see where the batteries are at. So small layout. There's still a lot of room. 0 to 60 time is 7.8 seconds. Definitely not too slow at all. MPG is 15 city, 19 highway, and 16 combined. So that's a pretty reasonable MPG for this big size vehicle. Before we enter into the vehicle, I just want to show a little bit on the side of the vehicle as well too. You got the chrome door handles, looks really nice, and also the chrome door sills as well too. So it looks very classy vehicle. Definitely it's a Lexus and luxurious vehicle. You got the wood trim on the doors, chrome door handles. Also, you have the nice touch points as well besides the power windows. 2 memory seat settings, by the way. The power mirrors is actually right under the vents over here. You got the stability controls, and also got the high beam and the steering wheel warmer as well on that one. And let's take a look at the dash. You can see the gauges, also the temperature gauge, the fuel gauge, and the speedometer. On the steering wheel, on the left, you also notice that there's the phone settings, the volume, also for the radio, and also on hook, off hook for the phone. On the right, you got the safety setup for lane departure, collision mitigation, and also changing the settings on the dash, as well as the menu buttons. So this is how it looks like in real life. The vehicle is not on. I just opened the door. And it's a pretty reasonable size vehicle. It's not going to be a super large size vehicle. Most of the things that you look for is actually a button. So this vehicle hasn't been refreshed for a while, which is not a bad thing because definitely it's a very reliable vehicle. And this is how it looks like when the system is turned on and you see the navigation. I mean, it's not going to be the latest technology, but everything works. So the expectation is reliability, and it's going to give you a nice ride. You got the cup holders. You also have a nice armrest as well too. So you got also, this one has a sunroof. But one thing I want to point out, this is kind of interesting. Reclining middle row seats. You got 40, 20, 40. So you can recline all of them or just one of them. That's really a plus, for versatility. I can't really do the sun visor test, but I could maybe probably just show you. So I'm going to show you a little bit. I do want to point out one thing. There are 2 controls down there for setting up the seats, and also there's place to put the cups as well. Right there, and you have cups or bottles of water. 10-way power adjustable front seats. So that's really a good thing to have. And driver and passenger. So you got lumbar support front and back. and also you can move the seats forward and back as well. So look at the inside. Okay, so you can see the different switches over there. We talked about that. You can see the different gauges as well. We kind of looked over that as well, and also a little bit more on the buttons. You can see that over here, and you can see the ones on the left. I know the vehicle's off, it's a little bit tilted. You got nice size vents, but on the high side, and you got the Navi in the middle, and you got nice size cup holders as well. And you know, you got the wheel shifter. So this technology is very mechanical, and you can see the light over here on the top. Yeah, very nice headliner as well. I can't really do the sun visor test because this is still in there, but I'm pretty sure the slit will cover all the way to the end in particular. So you're not going to get blinded too much, but there's a little gap. Okay, let's take a look at the seats behind the driver's side and see what we see. First of all, we notice the nice chrome and also the wood touches on the doors, nice padding as well, and you also have the window function. I didn't see a heated seat function or anything like that particular. Notice I also have the climate control buttons for the ventilation. You saw that in the middle, and these are nice looking seats as well. I actually like the headliner, a nice feel to it overall, nice and soft. And you know, it actually hides dirt pretty good because actually it's in darker color. So you also have the vents on the headliner as well, and you could control these with higher low settings or different controls for the temperature. So that's something good to note. I mean, if you're second and third row, you know, maybe it's freezing in the back or something, you don't want to turn on the temperature is going to be even cooler, right? So you know, it's going to be too cool. So it's a nice size, a lot of special touches throughout this particular vehicle. And you know, you also got the grab handles. Of course, you could take this vehicle off-road if you like, and it's really meant to be able to go off-road. So one of those features on this luxurious vehicle is definitely an SUV that really can go off-road. Also, you got the map pockets behind the seats as well for both front passenger seats. And here's another look at the climate control buttons over here. You can blow in the foot, or you could blow in the front as well too. So you got different controls. What the interior here is in red, and it's new looks. It looks almost like leather. Definitely may last longer than leather, and it looks really good and durable as well. And let's look at the front passenger. You notice the door trim is really similar. You also have space to put more bottles of water on the bottom over there. And you got the lumbar support as well. And the wrappings are still on this particular vehicle, so I can't go too much into it, but definitely feels very comfortable when I sat in it. Nice size glove compartment as well too. So it's a nice vehicle. Let's look at these tires. 13.3 inch ventilated front disc to 12.3 inches ventilated rear disc. And these are 18-inch wheels, by the way, too. As you look in the inside, the sizes were similar, and if you're 6 feet tall or so, definitely you won't have a problem sitting in the second row seats at all. The third row may be a little bit tight. I do want to point that out, but overall, very same materials the other side of the vehicle, and very nice materials in fact. Okay, and let's take a look at the back of the vehicle, and I want to show you a feature that's very interesting to me, and a lot of vehicles don't have that anymore. Well, this is the button to open the side of the door, the gate. But the one I wanted to show you is actually this button over here. This button is the secret button that opens up the window, as I found. And a lot of vehicles don't have this feature anymore. So very interesting feature to have this. So you don't have to open the whole gate just to flow something in the back. You just open the window and you just flow it back in there and just close it. For this gate, you have to push the button on the left over there and grab handle to open it. And it's very old-fashioned, but it works great. So look at the door. You got it open right here. There's a teeny little space if you have the third row seats up. You know, I'm not gonna get a lot of space overall, but definitely you could sit 2, 3, and 2, I think, in the back. So making 5, 6, 7 passengers overall. And I think you actually need to slide it a little bit tighter to close it. I noticed that. So there it goes. And a lot of chrome touches in the back as well. And the vehicle is a very nice size SUV vehicle. The price is right here, $53,100, and that's MSRP before destination. Of course, there could be some incentives going on. It does have the Mark Levinson 17 speakers surround sound system, power third row seats, LED fog lamps I mentioned, wind sensing wipers, windshield, the ICER, intuitive parking assist, navigation, gray sample wood trim, heated ventilated disc. My pros and cons, these are just my opinions only, yours may differ. Great looking SUV, has long longevity, a lot of mechanical touches, definitely a vehicle that we're going to last a very long time. It's a little bit stiff, like many people have mentioned, and you know, if you want a softer ride, this is not the one for you. But if you want to take this one a little bit off-road on the side, this is definitely a true SUV. Could go off-road. It's definitely made to go off-road with the firmer suspension, but some of the components are a little bit dated. So if you're okay with that, and also the firmer suspension and the small third row, then this is definitely the vehicle for you, and definitely it will last a very long time. So hopefully you like this video. Please help me with a thumbs up so other people see the video. Please leave a comment if you help others as well too. And I see you next time. Bye.